maybe, just maybe, fact-checking, it feels biased because maybe those on the left maybe align themselves more with, I don't know, the truth
Yeah.
versus those on the right who align themselves with bullshit. Mark Zuckerberg of Meta, so this is Facebook, this is Instagram, this is Threads, has decided to do away with fact-checking.
I started building social media to give people a voice. I gave a speech at Georgetown 5 years ago about the importance of protecting free expression, and I still believe this today. But a lot has happened over the last several years. There's been widespread debate about potential harms from online content. Governments and legacy media have pushed to censor more and more. A lot of this is clearly political, but there's also a lot of legitimately bad stuff out there. Drugs, terrorism, child exploitation. These are things that we take very seriously, and I want to make sure that we handle responsibly. So we built a lot of complex systems to moderate content. But the problem with complex systems is they make mistakes. Even if they accidentally censor just 1% of posts, that's millions of people. And we've reached a point where it's just too many mistakes and too much censorship.
He talks as if he's talking to reception class, doesn't he?
Yes, I was thinking that. It's the same as how Sunak used to speak. Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to patronise you.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. In fact, there was a really good tweet from someone called Tommy Vietor who wrote, every 5 years or so, Mark Zuckerberg makes Facebook policy changes and does an interview where he acts like he's a newborn baby who just appeared on Earth and has no understanding or ownership over what came before. But this time, he's styled like Drake's Molly dealer.
Oh, Christ. Mehdi Hassan said, one of the richest, most powerful people in human history, once ridiculously described as a liberal and a Democrat, just totally enthusiastically rolling over for Trump, the Republicans, and right-wing narratives about censorship, immigration, media bias, and more shameful stuff.
And do you remember, the thing is, in 2016, after all the interference that went on, the political interference that went on, he was pulled before Congress and there was pressure on him to change. And so they brought in all the good stuff, all the fact-checking. And he was very much believing in that. And now, very much believing in the polar opposite, which just shows you that this guy, all of them, right? The Zuckerbergs, the Bezoses, the Musks, all they give a shit about is their own commercial gain.
Billionaire bell cheeses, yeah.
It's really cynical and it's really, really depressing. Bakari Sellers wrote, they want you dumber and they want facts to be subjective. They don't want you educated. And Ashley James wrote, fact-checking does not affect free speech.
Precisely. I mean, why have we all got so dumb? The fact that you have to spell this out to people.
Really dumb.
I mean, I just find this utterly depressing. And the fact that people cannot understand the difference. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. You are free to walk down the road muttering to yourself, elephants are pink and pajamas are what you should wear to work. And the earth
This is a
flat.
glimpse. This is a glimpse into Gemma's mind.
Yeah, the earth is flat. And cheese tastes of chocolate. You can do that if you want. Or you can go into a pub and you can talk to somebody equally silly and you can say all sorts of bollocks, right? You can lie. You can say, whatever. It's very different being given a huge platform, being given a huge microphone and being allowed to share these stupid views as fact to millions of people.
Yes, especially from what are called, what are deemed official accounts. Like, accounts that you would absolutely trust. Media, newspaper, government accounts. We need fact-checking. And the whole notion of this being, we can't have fact-checkers because fact-checkers have a left-leaning bias. And it's like, maybe, just maybe, fact-checking, it feels biased because maybe those on the left maybe align themselves more with, I don't know, the truth versus those on the right who align themselves with bullshit, which they peddle to you, which you swallow whole, and now there will be nothing, no checks and balances to stop that.
Yeah, exactly. And then add in as well, so this also, like, even if you put truth to one side, then you've also got hate speech. And free to write hate speech. No, it needs to be regulated. And I don't care. People are now going to come at me, as they have done on various platforms when we've sort of spoken about this or tweeted about it or whatever. like, oh no, actually we should be free to say. And one woman said, I need to be free to be able to say, and she said a load of like absolute gobbledygook and sort of horrible opinions. I just said, you've just said it.
Yeah, no.
Just said it.
She's one of those women that goes, I am what I am. You don't like it, you take it a lot. You take it or you leave it.
Yeah.
She's one of those, isn't she?
Yeah,
I am what I am. I say what I think.
I say what I think, and if you don't like it, it's because I'm speaking the truth. No, I don't
Yeah.
like it because it's horrible.
Because
and
you're
foul. Armando Annucci said, and so we move into the next phase of reality's Squid Game, the end of fact-checking. From now on, what happened, what you think happened, what you wanted to have happened, and what other people said happened are all of equal value. Other than people getting killed, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, Christ, here's a clip that's going to get your blood boiling. Aaron Rupert on X posted this clip of Trump on Fox News talking about how his threat has worked.
Do you think he's directly responding to the threats that you have made to him in the past? With
Probably. Yeah, probably.
So the context there, he's talking obviously about Mark Zuckerberg. So he says, he's asked, do you think he is responding to the threats? So basically, a few months back, Trump threatened Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg with life in prison after the Facebook founder admitted that his company had taken down content under pressure from the Biden administration during the pandemic and the 2020 election cycle. So bully tactics, this is what we're learning, this is what our kids will be learning. Bully tactics work. Threats work. And Robert Reich wrote, the 3 richest men in the world are all genuflecting before Trump, all to curry favour so they can maintain their control over our political and economic systems and to avoid accountability for abuses of power. This is what oligarchy looks like. And it's worth noting the donations. So all the donations to Trump's inauguration versus the donation to, say, Biden's inauguration. There is a massive difference. So Apple are donating $1 million to Trump's inauguration. Do you know how much they gave to Biden's?
No.
43,000.
Oh.
Yeah, a bit different.
Wow.
A bit different
Yeah.
there. Amazon, Meta, they've also all donated $1 million. And for Biden, Meta didn't bother donating a penny. So, and the thing is, Zuckerberg's been quite explicit. He's even gone as far as to say, do you know what? He needs Trump. He needs Trump to help stop the EU fining his company.
So this is great, Marina, because our job is to trawl through social media, so you don't have to. I'm going to be everywhere. Hang on a minute, Marina. I'm just going to write the trawl this week, putting on a hazmat suit. Hazmat suit, massive.
Did you know, trawlers, that cigarettes coming back in fashion, they're actually very good for you. Very good.
Yes. Oh, I found an amazing thing here. Apparently, Rachel Reeves worked in McDonald's at the weekend dressed as a clown. Didn't see any pictures of that. Oh,
And also,
God.
so at the inauguration, my point was going to be Bezos of Amazon, Zucker of Facebook, and Musk of fucking X will all be sharing the same stage or platform as the elected officials.
Yeah.
I mean, if that ain't oligarchy,
Black
I don't
Mirror.
know. I don't know what is.
George Orwell his head would just be swiveling. Oh my God almighty. Toby on TV tweeted, Zuckerberg to announce Instagram will automatically add red MAGA baseball caps to people's heads in every photo.